Imagine you get a truck, and then you add a tank turret to it. Doesn't it sound cool? This is the BA-10. During the 1930s, the Soviet engineers went crazy, and after some weird ideas that no one would think that could work except them, they decided it was time to build the definitive version of one of their coolest vehicle series. The BA-10 uses a GAZAAA chassis with an armored hull and a tank turret over it. Is the final version of the series that started with the BA-27 and passing through the BA-3 and 6 ended in the BA-10? Even there were some prototypes of a BA-11, which was even more plagued with the defects we will see now. The idea of having a tank on wheels is great, and it has advantages that a tank doesn't have, like a high mobility because it is faster, and the reduced costs and maintenance when you get rid of tracks. But the Soviets, for whatever is the reason, kept the original engine of only 40 horsepower until this BA-10, equipped with a 50 horsepower engine. If you have 6 wheels, but only the rear 4 push, and they push with 50 horsepower to move more than 5 tons, then you have a problem once you leave the road. To add some context, if we compare the BA-10 to the much modern and well-designed German Puma, then we will see the Puma has a 210 horsepower diesel engine, not petrol, that has to carry 10 tons and a half. More than 4 times more power to carry only twice the weight. That's why the BA-11 wasn't produced, and these vehicles were replaced by light tanks for scouting purposes. Even there was a last BA-64 made using the Willys Jeep copy chassis. Now that you have some context about the vehicle I show you today, let's go take a look at my model. This one must be one of the best vehicles I ever did. I had my doubts about 6 or 7 studs wide for a long time, but if my BA-20 is 6 studs, then this one must be 7. It is sturdy as a rock, and the parts it uses are cheap and easy to get. Making the front 4 studs wide and the main body 5 wide was the challenge of this build, but I think it turned out pretty good and doesn't look too weird with the added width of the doors. The addition of the spare wheels adds some width that kinda hides the shape of the vehicle in that critical part. The frontal and rear views are my favorite. The scale? I think it's the appropriate one for a minifig, as I always build my vehicles in minifig scale, and just look how good it looks next to my other pre-war Soviet vehicles. All in all, I think the wait was worth it, and I made a pretty decent portrait of one of my favorite vehicles. The span of possibilities to use it in mocks and whatever I can use it is awesome, since it took part in the clashes of Kalk and Gol, the Winter War against Finland, the Soviet invasion of Poland in 1939, the invasion of Iran in 1941, and of course, the defense against Germany in 1941. Not talking about doing a couple modifications and using it as a BA-6 for my Spanish Civil War works. Here you see some renders because I created instructions for it. I don't know if they will be already available on Rebrickable when this video is out, but if you check for them and they aren't there already, just message me and I will help you. I also created a brick with part list where you will find the parts you need for both the dark gray and olive green version I will build in the future. Check the description of this video for more info. So what do you think, guys? Do you like it? In which mocks do you imagine it? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.